Good morning, my dear friends. A week ago, we tackled death. We said that it is described in some parts of the Bible as sleep, rest, and even reunion. Some of you sent queries about an equally interesting subject, the human soul. So, my friends, let us refresh our Christian understanding of the human soul. Friends, the creation story teaches that God formed the human being from dust and breathed unto it the breath of life, so he would become a living being. This truth leads us to the unity of the body and the soul, or the spiritual principle in man, which, according to our catechism, in their union forms a single nature. The soul animates the body, and the body serves as the temple of the soul. There are many theories about the reality of the soul. So you might say, Archbishop, how are we to understand soul? Okay, let us take some of the ideas of the ancient Greek thinkers. The philosophers Socrates and Plato and Aristotle said that the soul is the essence of a person, the core essence of a being. We may say that these particular statements are truthful, as the Catechism teaches us that the soul is the innermost aspect of the human being. Now, the Christian thinkers also shared their thoughts. Augustine of Hippo described the soul as a special substance endowed with reason, adapted to rule the body. And Thomas Aquinas said of it as the moving principle of the body. Their ideas resonate with the Church's tradition of considering the soul as the heart, kaibuturan, the depths of one's being. Does not Scripture remind us, "Watch over your heart with all diligence, for from it flows the spring of life"? Now we move to another concern. The Catechism tells us that the soul is immortal. It does not perish when it separates from the body at death. So, what will happen to the soul when a person dies? Where will it go? We find the answer in the book of Ecclesiastes. The dust will return to the earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. We believe that when death comes, a person will receive the reward or the consequence for the kind of life he lived. Ito ho yung tinatawag natin na particular judgment. And when the day of the Lord comes, our soul will be reunited to our bodies, our glorified bodies, to face Him. Ito naman ho yung sinasabi nating last judgment. Paul has a constant reminder. God will render righteous judgment to each person according to his deeds. Sana ho ay naaalala ninyo pa ho ang ating pagbabahagi tungkol sa mga ito. It is wise to note that the soul does not dwell from one body to another. My soul is for my body, and vice versa. My soul and my body form my whole being. Hence, we do not accept reincarnation, because we are taught that every soul is created immediately by God at the moment of conception, and that when we die, our soul separates from our body. The soul goes to meet God while awaiting its reunion with its glorified body. God does not recycle souls. The psalmist says, "You formed my inward parts. You wove me in my mother's womb. I will give thanks to you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Friends, God created each of us unique from one another, yet bearing His own image and likeness. Truly an amazing God. Our church teaches that man is at once material, which is the body or the flesh, and spiritual, which is the soul or the spirit. The Church teaches that the biblical distinction between soul and spirit does not introduce a duality into the soul. And so we are firm with our Catholic teaching, man is at once body and soul. Mga kaibigan, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsama sa amin ngayong umaga. We hope that we have helped you understand the human soul. We must always remember Jesus' words, "For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul?" Pangalagaan ang ating kaluluwa sa pamamagitan ng paggawa ng kabutihan at pag-ibig sa Diyos at sa kapwa. Till our next meeting, may the good Lord bless us all. In this day and age, social networking has become a very convenient mode of communication among people. With just a click and the power of the internet, you are able to reach your loved ones wherever they are. On the other hand, it is saddening and alarming to know that there are some people who take advantage of the reach and availability of social networking sites, spreading scandals and false information about a certain entity or personality, engaging in fraud and scams, and at times pretending to be someone else. Recently, I have been getting reports that there are fan pages and personal accounts under my name and are circulating over Facebook. To set the record straight, I have no personal Facebook account. Rather, I have only one Facebook page, and it is being maintained by Jesuit Communications. I seek your help in reporting fraudulent pages and accounts, not only those concerned with myself, but also with other people and entities. Let us keep the social networking world a good communication venue by being truthful.